Karen, middle-aged woman, typically blonde, makes solutions to others' problems an inconvenience to her, although she isn't even remotely affected. Okay, so I bring this up because we decided to do a little bit of morning firework display, and it's relatively small, a couple bottle rockets, a couple firecrackers, and we do know it's early morning. But here's the irony. You have fireworks going off the last couple days, all night, people staying up till 3 a.m., getting relatively drunk, loud music, all the typical behavior well past the midnight hours. And then we wake up early, actually go to bed early. So while we're sleeping, all this is happening. We're not the least bit inconvenienced about it. Being a Christian couple, I think the patience has developed to the point where we don't even realize we're being patient. But nonetheless, we were being patient last night just out of, practice behavior. Let's go ahead and say that if you're not familiar with the Spirit. But nonetheless, we're sleeping at night. We get up in the morning, decide we want to light off a couple fireworks because, after all, it is the 4th of July. So we set off a couple of them and look at who comes down the road, a Karen. This Karen mentions that nobody else is doing fireworks and wonders whether or not, in a very annoyed voice, if we could set off fireworks at night like everybody else when her dog is drugged. Sounds like her dog gets pretty skittish around fireworks, and somehow it's just our fault since we're the only ones. This is pretty interesting. So as we're having the slippery slope of slippery slopes occur, where marijuana is becoming legal, and it may not even be a federal law at some point in time, we're seeing that when others do things, it must be okay. We don't want to offend anybody. I had nothing to say, absolutely nothing to say, because all these things are going through my mind, knowing full well she probably had a hangover as she came to approach me, and any other males involved in her life were probably not getting up to complain about it because they were hungover. And if she would have been knowing enough, I'm sure I'd have had to deal with them too. So it was better that I didn't say anything at all. Nonetheless, this is the interesting world that we're kind of participating in. We have to. We absolutely have to. And if there isn't patience on one side, the whole thing falls apart. Because I promise you, there's no patience over there, not in the world. And unfortunately, I think this is the picture that's painted when the rapture, they talk about the rapture. It depends if you believe in the pre-tribulation or post-tribulation rapture occurs. Who's going to be patient anymore? I certainly won't be around. God bless.